I heard one time that most executives that have a heart attack at work happen on a Monday. And there are days that I freaking believe that. And today is one of them. But, however, it was expected to be like this. Sometimes in the agency space, the messages come and go in flows where sometimes you'll have a day of the week where like you really won't get that many requests, and other days it will be your first weekday back from a long trip where you've been pushing everything to this day, like calls, tasks, etc. And it happens to be a day where just influx of messages are coming in. There was 40 emails, 29 Slack messages, 40 emails on my business email, 30 emails on my personal email, 20 something Slack messages, and a bunch of other WhatsApp, iMessage, school messages, Instagram messages, etc. To handle today. So my objective wasn't to go to sleep at 11 p.m., but that's what it is right now, and we're going to roll with the punches because tomorrow we need to have a really big day. Again, what I am super happy with is woke up on time with the alarm, and I think that's really big because this was the first alarm day that I'm back here in Arizona. And last time when I got back from Hawaii, I was totally not staying disciplined with the alarm in the morning, and like a day would go on. And what's really dangerous is like breaking the cycle once. So like, let's say I said, hey, I gotta wake up at 6 tomorrow, and then 6 goes by, turns into 7:15, you wake up, and the day goes fine, maybe even get a win during that day. It subconsciously tells yourself that it's okay to just fuck off what we said we were gonna do, because we still did all right when we woke up at 7:15 as opposed to 6. But what that doesn't account for is what would have happened if you actually did wake up at 6. What other wins would you be able to acquire? And at the same time, what could have happened if you did wake up at 6? There's a quote from Thomas Edison that I really like. I'm gonna butcher it a little bit, but he basically says, "The genius hangs around his laboratory day and night. If a miracle were to happen, it would happen just the same if he wasn't there, only it would never be his." Meaning, like, you don't know what's gonna hit you when you're here at this time. And it also programs yourself to be mediocre. You just think, oh, hey, that's okay. And odds are that same night, probably push some stuff over to the next day as well. So very happy I was able to wake up on time today. Lots of sales activity. Took 3 new really strong sales calls and did 2 sales onboardings as well. So there was 5 sales motion calls in play, which I was super excited about. I think those went really well. Using our new sales process that we had been working on over the weekend. So that's exciting. I was able to corral I don't know if emotions are the right word, but I remember like this morning tried to get a little bit of work done. Didn't get too much like crazy deep work done. Mondays typically aren't built for that. But I remember just like I had like literally 3 minutes to shower before my first call, and I was thinking to myself like, wow, I have not been having the time to work out. I'm having to squeeze a shower in 3 minutes, and sometimes the hours they seem pretty crazy. Where like today was legit working from 6:15 to almost, I'd consider this work right now, almost 11:15 is probably when we'll clock out. So that's what, 17 hours on the day today. On Monday, I don't like going to sleep at 11-ish on Mondays because it kind of like sets the week up and you don't get good sleep at the beginning of the week, but sometimes it just has to get done. So overall proud of the effort that was put in today. The deep work was just like critical responses. I had a couple like new potential clients and then current clients and OG clients that wanted just like scope refresh and just like some meetings that I had with them. They wanted some answers regarding a couple things. So it was like high brain power response that was needed. So I did some of those and then organized some footage, which honestly I don't think was the best move to be doing this morning. I should have put the footage organization for later tonight, that's when I finished it, was later today. So I kind of torched like, sorry, I don't mean to be. Yeah, I'd kind of torched a good 30 minutes in the morning that I should have spent doing low cognitive work. One of the things I really like is doing high cognitive stuff in the morning and putting low cognitive stuff for later in the day, because once you get to this phase in the game, I'm pretty low cognition, if you will. Sometimes I wonder if people watch these videos and just think I'm like a huge dummy because I just make the videos like right before I go to bed after brain's totally like fried from a day's worth of work. Like if I made all these at 9 a.m., like you'd think I was probably a totally different person. But nonetheless, small bit of deep work. The note that I have for today is set your work out for yourself in the morning. You in the morning will never not appreciate you in the PM sending over the work and just making it super easy to get into it, because I think half the battle, maybe even more than half the battle, is actually getting into the work and not necessarily like doing the work, because once you reach that flow state, it goes very much smooth. That's what I got. Set your workout for yourself in the morning. I'll put the high cog stuff in the AM, low cog stuff in the PM, and honor your word. So I'm gonna be up tomorrow. Get after it again. Get another long day of calls. It's kind of like paying the price for enjoying your trip for 10 days and just scheduling all the calls for Monday, Tuesday. Then Monday, Tuesday comes around, you got to execute on it. So I think we did a good job today. 11:07. I'm going to get a wink of sleep, and then we'll be back at it tomorrow. See you there.